What happens when a group of friends with a mix of experience decide to hire the track and have a race? Well, let's find out. We're at TeamSport Sheffield for an exclusive Grand Prix. We're on track now for a 15-minute qualifying session, which will set the starting order for our 15-minute race. It's a nice, simple one. So we begin by hunting down Dan in the kart up ahead. And of course, with a mix of abilities comes a mix of lights. This one is red. We start the second lap still under the yellow flag, but I'm behind a driver with less experience than I have, and I want to find a clean way to get past. There's a very slow-moving driver up ahead. Fortunately, Dan and I find our way past pretty easily this time, albeit rather brave going around the outside of that corner. So there is my first real lap time then. It should be good enough to be at least near the front. I felt I could have found a little bit more though. It's always nice to see someone wave quicker karts through in a qualifying session. Cheers! It felt a bit like Dan was trying to leave a gap there, so I almost went for it too. He's let me through coming up the ramp though. His kart doesn't quite have the same pace as mine. Yikes! That's a lot of traffic up ahead. I'll need to clear it all if I stand any chance of improving my lap time. But maybe after this red flag. Just don't spin as you come to a stop. Not something I'd normally do, but Darren waves me through under the yellow flags. There'll be one less kart to pass. By widening my line, I can cut back underneath and be on the inside of the hairpin. Four karts, you say? This might be fun. One, two, three. Nah, that'll do. It's still not a quick lap though. I need to go a bit quicker. The yellow flag comes out, but just in case it's the end, I keep pushing to the line. As soon as I realise it's not, I slow myself right down. And we're back to green flags, and that's 3 karts up ahead then. I'm running out of time if I want another quick lap. The 2 drivers left ahead of me should be quick enough now. Hopefully, now is the time. For another red flag, that is. Right then. 2 laps with quick drivers ahead. Can I improve on that original lap time? Alec kindly waves me through. No real time lost for me there. And that is quick, but it's not quite as quick as the first attempt. I've got one more try. No! Yellow flags! Once again, I'll continue to push right to the end of the lap. Obviously, I'm looking out for any dangers though. Of course, I really shouldn't be doing this. Just. I was able to find 2 extra tenths on that lap. Again, I should have slowed under the yellows. I was 95% sure they were for the end of the session, but still. Being quick enough for 4th place on the grid then. So now we line up on the grid and wait. We've got Tom, Josh and Lily up ahead, all much lighter drivers than I am. Chris gives a briefing. And we wait for the lights. As Lily tries to jump the start, I try to squeeze her tight into turn 1 and cut underneath. I can't quite out-drag her towards turn 2 though. It's not long before the mixed abilities come together and a red flag appears. Ah, that's the weight difference then. I took a little longer to get up to speed. One lap down, we'll be expecting back markers and more flags yet though, so I need to stay close if I want to try and be on the podium. It's a clear lap then, and as long as I can stick with Lily like this, I can only hope we get an unhelpful back marker so I can find a way to slip on past. She's got a lot more speed going up the ramp, so I'm pretty confident I won't be able to pass in a normal sort of way. The lap times are coming down and Tom and Josh are pulling a bit of a gap. I'm keeping a little closer through the technical sections and try to put her off a little bit. The red flag puts a stop to that though. Lily has quite a slow reaction to the very short yellow flag, but I can't quite get this car up to speed. And now we have back marker number 1. Tom goes through, Josh goes through, Lily goes through, Rob goes racing. We're straight back on pace and no back markers for a while. And the quickest lap from me yet. I need this pace if I want this podium. Whilst Tom may be running away, at least I'm keeping them in sight. Another quicker lap there. My weight disadvantage shows up at the top back section, but I can use the weight for extra grip through the technical parts of the track. Another 2/10 on that lap. It turned out to be my quickest of the race, and we'll soon find out why. It looks like we have 2 back markers to deal with on this lap. It looks like the red-suited driver wasn't too pleased with being lapped by Lily, giving a cheeky side swipe as she passes. Oh, and a tap at the hairpin just for good measure. It looks like Lily is struggling to find a way past the next one though. Is this finally my opportunity? Nope, not this time. Another back marker ahead is this one, my helper. Lily goes for the outside, then thinks better of it. I get caught out a little and give her a push. I back out even though I could have snuck up the inside and taken that place. As Lily eventually finds a way past, I'm able to just follow through, not getting held up there. So with just a few more laps to go, we've not had many red flags yet. I feel we might be due some. It's almost like I knew what was coming. We decide it's best to head up the ramp on this occasion. We've been having quite short yellow flags and the ramp would advantage Lily, not me. Another short yellow and we're back to racing. Probably the only back marker that's held me up a little so far. I had to brake a bit to cut underneath there. It's another back marker, but they move well out of the way. That's a shame. Oh, that light turned red. I need to stop close to Lily as she'll open up quite a gap otherwise. Another slow reaction, but will gravity help me here? It doesn't seem to, unfortunately. That's the closest I've got though, but she powers up the ramp once again. I shake my head in the difference of these karts. It's a bit down to weight, but the performance is off too. Mine just lacking a little bit in that lower end. Whilst there may not have been a flag, that was the end of our race. Across the line in 4th place. This event was the last time I drove a kart in 2024, and the point was to just have fun with no pressure, something I felt I really needed and partly why I've taken this long break. I will make a video giving a bit of an update at some point, and there's also some information on Instagram and Facebook. The next video is similar to this one, the same format, but a different track. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Oh, and by the way, in my head, I disqualified Tom, just for being Tom, so I came 3rd.